Hello there, good morning. The family of a carer who was stabbed to death are calling on the Scottish Government to create a high secure psychiatric facility for women here. Michelle Rutherford was killed last March. Elsewhere this morning, a charity supporting women from minority communities is being investigated after allegations of financial irregularities and bullying. The charity's regulator has opened an inquiry into Amina Muslim Women's Resource Centre in Glasgow. And a woman from Ayr is to represent Great Britain at the Paralympics in 2 weeks' time in a sport she only learned 2 years ago. And good luck to her. OK, now let's see how the weather's looking. Here's Gillian. And that's all from us for the moment, but we'll be back in around half an hour with another update for you, so I do hope that you can join us then. Bye for now. Hello there, good morning. The family of a carer who was stabbed to death are calling on the Scottish Government to create a high secure psychiatric facility for women here. Michelle Rutherford was killed last. Elsewhere this morning, a charity supporting women from minority communities is being investigated after allegations of financial irregularities and bullying. The charity's regulator has opened an inquiry into Amina Muslim Women's Resource Centre in Glasgow. And lastly, a woman from Ayr is to represent Great Britain at the Paralympics in 2 weeks' time in a sport she only learned. OK, let's see how the weather's looking. Good morning, Gillian.
Good morning.
Thank you very much for that, Gillian. And that's all from us for the moment, but we'll have another update for you in around half an hour's time. See you then. Bye-bye. Hello there, good morning. The family of a carer who was stabbed to death are calling for a high-security psychiatric facility for women to be created here. Michelle Rutherford was killed last. Elsewhere, a £3.4 billion subsea cable that can shift vast amounts of electricity between Scotland and England has been given the. And lastly, a woman from Ayr is to represent Great Britain at the Paralympics in a sport she only learned 2. Time for the weather forecast now. Good morning to Gillian.
Good morning, Sarah.
OK, Gillian, thank you very much for that. And that's all from us this morning, but I'll be back with your lunchtime edition of Reporting Scotland. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. And on Reporting Scotland, the family of a Hello there, good afternoon. The family of a carer stabbed to death last year say the Scottish Government has done nothing to create a high-security psychiatric facility for women in Scotland. Michelle Rutherford's daughter said the lack of anywhere suitable for her mother's killer is unacceptable. The Scottish Government says plans to accommodate women at the State Hospital at Carstairs are at a very early stage. Our Social Affairs correspondent Lucy Adams now reports. A GP has told the fatal accident inquiry that in an ideal world, all older drivers would have their driving reassessed. The issue was discussed on the second day of the hearing into the death of 3-year-old Xander Irvine in Edinburgh. 91-year-old Edith Duncan was charged following the incident 4 years ago, but died a year later. Maura Kinniburgh sent this from Edinburgh Sheriff Court. Elsewhere this lunchtime, a multi-billion-pound subsea cable that can transfer vast amounts of renewable electricity between Scotland and England has been given the go-ahead by regulators. It will carry enough energy to power 2 million homes. Our environment correspondent Kevin Keane has the story. Football now, and Rangers and Dynamo Kyiv are evenly balanced at 1-1 ahead of their second leg of their Champions League qualifier tonight, and you can watch that match live on BBC Scotland. And with Ibrox undergoing building work, Rangers are playing at Hampden. Philippe Clement says he knows how important the fans are on big European nights, and he wants them to recreate that noise at the National Stadium. Now, can you imagine learning a brand new sport and within 2 years you're representing Team GB? Well, that's exactly what Kaylee Hagel from Ayr has done. The 25-year-old is a world record breaker frame runner, but after it was cut from the Paralympic programme, she made the switch to boccia, which is a sport similar to lawn bowls. And you can see more on that story tonight on Reporting Scotland at 6:30. But for now, let's take a look at the weather forecast, and Callum McCall is with us. Hello.
Good afternoon, Sarah. Good.
OK, Callum, thank you very much for that. And that's all from us here this lunchtime. Laura Miller has Reporting Scotland tonight. And for now, it's back to Anna Foster with the rest of the news at 1. Bye-bye.